Good morning everyone. This is Kaylin Kamikawa. Do you know the saying, it's too much Google? This time, I would like to talk about YouTube ads. This is a smartphone, iPhone 8. Isn't YouTube advertising too miserable these days? Every few minutes, an advertisement suddenly appears, which interferes with viewing. Moreover, when I read the comments, I get back to the beginning. This is stressful. If you have a notice before entering the commercial, you can put up with it. Sudden advertising can only be thought of as disrespecting the viewer. Even on TV, you enter a commercial after saying, "Notice." Don't you think that is the common sense of society? So, if you do before the video started, I put an ad for about 15 seconds instead of 5 seconds now. You can't play the video until you finish watching the ad. I think there are various methods such as, is it technically easy? You might be told to put it in the premium, but it's too expensive for a monthly fee. If it's monthly, it's usually around 100 to 300 yen. It's too stunning to see Google's monopoly. There are other points that are difficult to use besides advertising. 1. First of all, why can't I copy the title and comments? 2. Why can't I translate subtitles, titles, and comments? 3. Why can't picture-in-picture be done? And so on. I'm full of dissatisfaction. However, there are some good points in the YouTube app. 1. Easy to manage notifications, such as replying to comments. 2. You can edit comments. Because of the good point, it cannot be completely changed to other apps. But at least we have to consider how to avoid seeing ads. That's how dissatisfied with the current YouTube app. So, it's an alternative to the YouTube app. 1. Use the ad removal app. I've tried almost every app in the Apple Store for this. There was no app to hide YouTube ads. Only Safari can hide YouTube ads in the app. In my experience, the app 280 Blocker was very good. However, it is not effective for Chrome etc. because it is charged. Please note that only Safari can be hidden. But in Safari, comments cannot be edited. B. Picture-in-picture is also not possible. C. You cannot translate comments or subtitles. There are also complaints about Safari. 2. Use an app called Brave. This allows you to hide ads for free. But the downside is when I see a comment, it's narrow and hard to see. B. I cannot edit the comment. C. Picture-in-picture is not possible. In that respect, I got the impression that it was a little difficult to use. 3. Use an app called Lunascape. This app can also hide ads for free. Moreover, it is a highly reliable app that is made in Japan and has a history of 10 years. And when you use it, it is quite easy to use and has been improved. Above all, picture-in-picture is possible with the following settings. In the Lunascape settings, use the user agent, mobile site, Windows Phone 7.0, i.e. desktop user agent, i.e. 11, by setting, you will be able to use picture-in-picture. This is very nice. In fact, picture-in-picture has always been it was done by using the Shortcut app. I'll show you how to do that in another video. I found that Lunascape is easier and faster to do that in a browser. Also, the area where you can see comments is wide, so it is very easy to see. Searching history is also very easy. However, like any other browser, 1. I can't edit the comment. 2. I can't translate subtitles and comments. In that respect, this alone is not enough. When used in combination with Edge and Safari, it may be a little easier to use than other apps. Well, I'll try using this app for a while. Anyway, Google, do you know the saying, too much is not enough? I'm advertising too much. Please improve. That's all.